To a case that we first brought you last month about Black Lives Matter activist and former Memphis mayoral candidate Pamela Moses. Moses was sentenced to prison for trying to register to vote due to what she called an error by the Tennessee Department of Corrections. Pamela Moses and her attorney, Rodney Diggs, both joined us now. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Pamela, I'd like to start with you. We understand that there have been some new developments in your case. Tell us where things stand right now.
Well, right now, I got a new trial, thank God, and I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with that. There was new evidence discovered by a reporter in New York, and there was also a transcript turned over by the Attorney General that was FedExed to the jail to me, and the judge that presided over the case allowed me to enter that information into the record. And as a result of that and other things, Judge Ward granted me a new trial and reinstated my bond. So I'm free now.
And Rodney, this move to approve Pamela's request for a new trial is certainly a step in the right direction for her case. Are you confident that you'll be able to get her voting rights restored?
Well, thank you, Linsey. That's something that we're working on. The first step is hoping that the case gets dismissed and that the district attorney's office does not file it. Thereafter, once this is done, then we're working on getting Ms. Moses' rights restored.
Pamela, I have to ask you this question, obviously. Do you feel that this was racially motivated?
Absolutely. It was some personal things, I think, because of my political speech that I utilized a lot as an artivist in Memphis. I think it was more than racially motivated. It was just outright vindictive. And, I'm praying for the district attorney's salvation because there are a lot of crimes in Memphis, and the one that I was prosecuted for was not one that should have been prosecuted.
What were you feeling in that moment? Take us back to the courtroom when you were granted a new trial.
I was feeling relieved. I really felt that God had answered my prayers and softened the judge's heart to see me as a person and not just an inmate. I was just very grateful that the Attorney General had FedExed me the information about my previous case. That's where the transcript was located, because the previous case I was also innocent of. But like most people, I entered into a plea agreement, which basically put me in this catch-22 where I reoffended unintentionally because they never told me my rights had been permanently taken away from me, knowing that I had political aspirations as a person who grew up around politics and, was active in social justice and other things. I got a bachelor's in political science. The DA knew that at some point in my life I would seek public office, and so I believe that is why she gave me that previous charge of tampering with evidence.
And Rodney, are you feeling optimistic about this upcoming trial?
Well, again, Linsey, the goal for Ms. Moses is to get the case fully dismissed. We don't think that there should be another trial, nor should Ms. Moses have to sit through another trial. So the goal is to go ahead, get the case dismissed. If the case is not dismissed, then we're asking the district attorney to recuse itself and bring in a special prosecutor.
And Pamela, just give our viewers who are just tuning in, perhaps for the first time, unfamiliar with your case, what you were sentenced for and for doing what?
I was sentenced for 6 years and 1 day for falsifying an official election document, which was allegedly, according to them, the restoration form that I did not sign, that I was provided with by the Secretary of State's office. It's a form that, people have to have in order to get their rights back after they're a felon in the state of Tennessee. We've tried to get that form abolished, but it's been unsuccessful here recently. And so the district attorney prosecuted me because I tried to get my rights restored. And I just think it's a tragedy that she thinks that I should be in jail for trying to get my right to vote back after I've already served my time and for charges that I was innocent of.
In an interview with The Guardian, you have said that the case against you was a scare tactic in order to discourage others from voting. What would you say to others who are still trying to vote despite, I guess, concerns about their past?
I would say, like I said to the lady yesterday that I met when I was trying to buy a old security door, some replacement. She was a business owner over 60. And when she recognized me, she told me that she had a felony too, and that she was very, honored to meet me. And she was like, she couldn't vote. And I was like, yes, you can. You just have to, go through the process. Don't let what they're doing to me scare you. And I encouraged her to do that because, it doesn't matter if I never get to vote again. What matters is that the law changes at some point and people are given the right to vote, because we have been disenfranchised for many years, not for any fault of our own other than systematic racism.
Pamela Moses and her attorney, Rodney Diggs, we thank you both so much for your time. Really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.